All right, folks, on this St. Patrick's Day, we're starting out with pasta.
Of course, because that makes sense.
Since I already threw this at you, let's throw it at Sean working the camera. Of all the different pastas, what could you get the most efficiently in your mouth in a shorter period of time? Oh, he made. I don't even know what that is.
What was Mindy's this morning? Capita TV?
She was Cavatelli or something. I don't know. My theory is per stabs of the fork, 1, 2, 3, 4 in your mouth. You're not going to get more than that than with rigatoni. What do you think?
I agree. I just had some yesterday.
Yeah, I love rigatoni. I tell my wife, buy rigatoni. What is it? Well, penne, you're going to have to take more stabs because it's smaller. And then you miss sometimes.
True.
I always tell my wife, get the biggest. You ever see those gigantic rigatonis?
Yeah.
And she doesn't like rigatoni. That's the thing. She gets everything else.
Yet it all tastes the same.
I know. Isn't that weird how something that's the same thing can taste so different? But anyway, we're going to leave the Italians behind for just a little bit. I'm going to bring them back, and let's talk about St. Patrick's Day. Look at this.
The tree is up. As Rennie said, her mom's 100% Polish, but she's going all out for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, she is?
I don't think you ever told us that.
No.
Is there a Polish holiday? I should know about this.
I should too, since I married into it, but I don't know.
See, the Slavish people and the Polish people, we're so laid back. Like, we don't want drama. We don't need a holiday. That's how we feel. Like, no, just let us go.
So maybe. I'm a little bit Irish, a little bit Slovak, and German.
I love it.
So I got some Irish.
And look at your son with the leprechaun cat catcher here. I don't even know.
So he set this whole trap. There's a stick holding up the box, a gold coin there, a $5 bill he left for him, and then a math problem. So Rennie just texted me and said he's waiting for me to FaceTime with him after I do this to see whether he got a leprechaun.
So I never heard of this tradition when my kids were little. You're supposed to catch a leprechaun? And how do you do it? With a calculator? And are they money chasers here?
It seems that way.
What would you put to catch a leprechaun? I don't know. I think maybe a female leprechaun.
But do you know when I was leaving for work this morning, he woke up and he's like, I can't sleep. I'm afraid of the leprechauns.
Leprechauns are scary, and it's probably because of that horror movie that they had way back when. All right, Godzilla. I don't remember his lawnmower being bright pink like that.
I don't either.
Was it? Did he color that thing? But, John, when we came into work today, what did the thermometer read?
I think it was like 47.
Yes, and now it's down to 43. So temperature's dropping.
But look at that lake.
Showering.
No ice.
No ice on the lake, but the shower's still coming on down. When we came into work, actually, if you were up at midnight last night, it was still in the 50s. So the high temperature today in the books is going to be like 52, 53, but it's going to stay in the 40s right through this afternoon. Temperature's dropping. Some places, if the little sun may pop back up to 50 in our southern counties, but that's about it. A little breezy. You going outside today, or it's a nap day?
Well, there'll be a nap, but I'll go out for a walk or something.
See, on this shift Monday, we have to get back into the work jive. And
it's a little hard.
Takes a while sometimes. So on this St. Patrick's Day, we're losing that front. That whole thing is leaving, but this thing just popped up on the backside. Little wave in the upper atmosphere, so that's going to break up. A few showers for our northeastern counties. Give it another hour or two. I think that'll be done by mid to late morning. And then the rest of the afternoon. John, think if this 5:30, if this were Christmas time, it'd be dark for an hour.
Dark.
Now it's
get
still
nice.
bright out
for
two more hours.
Kids go out and play.
Kids go out and play. Go for a walk. Do what you want. So enjoy it. It'll dry out today after morning clouds, breaks of sun, and a great St. Patrick's Day. The reason I brought up the pasta is our pointer today. Look at this. It's Danielle Becker. She's an Irish gal. And John, what did she put on her head here?
A silver colander.
We could talk for an hour about colanders. Now, is it just me, or do you hate cleaning these things?
Oh, because if the pasta gets stuck in those little holes.
You get the sponge, you go like this, and then you flip it over, you get the other side, and there's always a little piece of pasta stuck in the holes. And then what? You spray it with the sprayer, and that doesn't get them
still
out.
Stuck.
And I don't want to put it in the dishwasher because it takes up too much space.
And if there's any little bits of pasta and it dries,
then it's like
concrete.
Yes. So what do you do with this? I want to invent a disposable strainer. So imagine this. You put pasta in the strainer, and then it just dissolves away.
The strainer?
Yeah.
You work on that.
It's like a cornstarch.
You make that happen, okay. But I think it's going to dissolve when that boiling water hits it.
I don't know. That's what you want it to dissolve. Anyway, there's the pasta. The best definitely is rigatoni. So I'm going to have, look at this big trough on the East Coast.
That is a trough.
Yeah. I'm going to have, and at the leading edge, we had the thunderstorms last night. I'm going to have that represented by the pasta. So watch as this thing not only moves away, but then breaks up and starts to spin. We call this an upper level low. You need to know about that because as that gets stuck there, the atmosphere doesn't move. So all this warm air flops over it.
Okay.
Thus, Tuesday and Wednesday, 2 best days of the week, 60s to near 70.
Oh, bring it on.
Oh, baby. And then there's the pasta strainer. That's going to be coming on Thursday. Another trough. This one not as deep as the last one, but it will have showers up ahead of it, especially Thursday. I'm sorry to say after that, the flow is going to get wavy and saggy, which means it's not going to be as nice as Tuesday and Wednesday. So you better have your fun. Watch as this thing moves east. What are you doing tomorrow? 4 o'clock. Beautiful and sunny, 65 degrees. Wednesday, partly sunny, 70 degrees. And then here comes the pasta strainer. I think if you have anything to do Thursday, we're going to make it through the morning dry. Maybe the showers will hold off till 2, 3, 4, so you can pour your concrete. I know what John likes to do. He'll go through the drive-through. He'll order a Mountain Dew, and he gets a corn dog. And then you wash the corn dog down with the Mountain Dew.
Yep.
No diet, right? Just pure
Mountain Dew.
He loves the sugar, man. He loves the sugar. What are you going to do? Tuesday, look at these temperatures. And then Wednesday, woo!
Wow.
Oh, baby. Even when the pasta strainer arrives on Thursday, it's still going to be in the 60s. So plan accordingly. Here we go. Spring fever into Tuesday and Wednesday, sun and 60s. Few showers Thursday afternoon. Now, temps this weekend are going to be Ireland-like. And the guy working the camera's name is Sean. If you go back to his father's father, he's in Ireland. His genes are in Ireland, man. Right? Cyril was in Ireland. We have a little piece of Ireland right here. So let's talk about Dublin. Are you ready to shed some light on this? All right, so Dublin versus Scranton. Were you amazed by this or you already knew it?
Well, I knew it.
Oh.
But it's interesting.
In March, their average high temperature is 52. Ours is 47. Not that far apart.
No.
But look at the summer, man. Do you want summer?
No.
There's Cyril in Ireland, their summer's a lot of 60s.
Yeah.
Mist, clouds. And we have an average high of 83, a lot warmer here in the summer, but they benefit in the winter. So their average high still 48 like it is in March when we get frigid temperatures in the 20s and Thursdays. Why is this, John? You know.
I know. The North Atlantic flow.
Yeah, so there it is. When you think about their latitude, how far north Ireland is, but all of this, remember, ocean water never gets below freezing. It stays in the 40s. So all that air covers the landmass.
And I don't think people think about how far north it is, that it's like northern Canada.
Ireland's latitude is way up here. So if you think about it, Ireland would be up here by James Bay, where it's frigid. But because we don't have the ocean air keeping us warm, we get cold here, and they do not. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
All right, so here we go. Cyril, huh? Grandfather Cyril. Nice guy? Yeah. My priest was named Cyril Rabel.
Okay.
When I was an altar boy.
Cyril.
Cyril Rabel.
You don't meet many Cyrils nowadays.
No, and then he would always pull me aside and say, Joseph, I want you to think about the priesthood. And I remember thinking, how am I going to get out of this? And I'd be like, I will, Father. And the whole time I'm thinking, no way. Just get me out of here. But I was a good altar boy. All right, so once the pasta leaves, there's the warm air, but now this pasta strainer arrives. Remember what happens with that? We get some showers. And watch what happens after that pasta strainer. Look, you see the flow? It's lumpy and it's low. So this will keep showers around and below average, maybe near to below average temperatures into this weekend and early next week. So all the more reason to appreciate these 2 days, right?
And this is the way March works.
This is the way March
works.
You
get these days. It's a little bit everything.
And the equinox is Thursday. So with the showers late in the day, after this day, there's more daytime than there is nighttime until September. I could see clearing out on Friday, still near 50, and then a lot of 50s this weekend. Could be a few showers around, especially on Saturday. Not so bad, right?
Right.
Yeah, he'd say, Joseph, he kept bugging me to join the priesthood. And as a 13, 14-year-old, I already had a backyard weather station.
You were on this path. This was your calling.
Yeah, that was my calling. That and girls.